Look at this chunk. Look at this chunk. Look at this chunk. Look at this chunk.
Hi. Apparently there has been a topic going on for about some days now, or a week, on Twitter about, it's a little bit of a controversy of Vtuber inflation. And no, I don't mean that kink in which certain body parts grow. I'm talking about the price of, the expenses or the cost of the Vtuber models and why they are getting so pricey. People are complaining, certain people, of course, I'm not putting everyone in the same bag. Some people are complaining, they are saying that it's getting crazy expensive, around 5,000 to 10,000 US dollars per model, which is absolutely insane considering that was not the case in the past. So, we're gonna talk about that today. The next question, I guess, in this case that needs to be answered is why Vtuber models cost so much? And the simple answer to that is because every time there is a new Vtuber model that comes out of one of, the top 50 or 100 artists that are out there in the market making them, every time a client approaches this artist, they are requesting crazier and crazier things. Like higher quality here, better things, or add-ons, enhancements, better toggles, you name it, it's crazy, or just better details in general. This forces, it's not exactly forcing, this causes the artist to take forever to make one single model. I can tell you, my model took around a month to be completed, and my model is, although high quality, is not exactly the top higher quality because there are even models that get even crazier expensive, more expensive than mine, and that is to say what people are now demanding from the artists. So of course artists take over a month to finish and they have to pay rent, food and things, so they start charging more. This is not because artists are evil, this is not a monopoly, this is not a conspiracy theory they are trying to apply onto the market. No. This is just basically demand and, supply. The problem is the amount of time it takes, to create each model, and that is causing the increase of the Vtuber models aside from the quality. That is basically, in short, what is causing this, and then there is the next thing, which is the great expansion of Vtubers on the internet. It's been past, by now, it's way past the wow factor of Vtubers, getting all the eyes and all the attention. Now Vtuber is just a common thing like any other YouTuber or any other streamer, and anyone can be a Vtuber. And that's the thing, it's so mainstream now that every time there is a new model, everyone wants that unique factor that makes their audience go wow. But even if you spend 10,000 bucks on a model, even in these days, you are no longer barely are going to be able to achieve that wow factor, because there are so many good models out there now. People, like the community, are now used to that, and that is part of the problem as well. Vtubers that are joining feel the need to compete against these higher quality models. If they don't have one, they feel like they're gonna be left out, which is super far from the truth. I have seen PNG Vtubers, just a reactive image, getting, people just using that, growing very large numbers on YouTube or on Twitch, and they grow communities, and eventually they move on to a live 2D model. It doesn't matter how you do it. It doesn't matter the quality of your model. It's more about the personality. Of course, the model is eye-catching and it sells really well, but if you're boring, I'm not saying you are, by the way, please don't take that personally. If you don't have a personality or you don't simply like streaming, well, it doesn't matter how good your model is, it's gonna be there, like it's gonna not have that traction. Please consider that is important when you're trying to get one of these things. Don't think of it as an investment, like, yeah, I'm gonna impress the internet with my model and I'm gonna get so many donations. No, that is not gonna be the case. Do this first and foremost because you like streaming. Second of all, you like VTubing. First of all, you have the means to do it. The whole thing, the whole package is not just the model. You also need to have a very strong high-end PC. You need to have at least an iPhone, 10, 11, 12, 13 that can track your face. You need to have at least 2 monitors, a good microphone. Streaming gear, it's gonna put a lot of money into your... It's gonna take a lot of money out of your wallet. So that's basically one of the reasons why things... people are, those are the 2 main or 3 main reasons why people are feeling like the Vtuber inflation price is unfair, and they're complaining about it to the point in which they are, I think, attacking, or just making negative remarks about people that have such high-end models. But yeah, that's basically what is happening right now. As I said before, is it really needed to have a high quality model to be successful? Absolutely freaking not. Should you get one? Only if you can absolutely afford it. Like, hey, I'm gonna toss $10,000 into a hobby. If you are that kind of person, if you have that kind of budget, you should definitely get a high quality model. If you can only afford $5,000, $2,000, $1,000, or even $500 on your hobby, there are many options out there, and you don't have to get that one pricey model at first. Grow a community slowly via PNG VTuber, or get a simple model and then get people to love you for who you are. I think that's far better than throwing everything, your life savings, into a hobby. But please don't feel bad if you are looking to have a high quality model and you can afford one right now. Take my advice, grow your community, get yourself known out there for your personality using a simple model if you are on a tight budget. That's just the topic. I can rant on this for hours because I'm very talkative dragon. But anyways, thank you for listening. If you are looking to become a VTuber, if you are inspired in any ways by me or other VTubers, believe in your dreams. I believe you can do it. Save money for that and then afford it. Once you can afford it, get it, and I promise you it's gonna be an amazing experience, but you will have to devote yourself to editing a lot, growing your community. It's not as easy as it looks. Just as any other content creator, basically. That's just me talking about this. Now, with all that being said, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like if you agree, don't forget to dislike if you disagree, and subscribe for more ChonkyLotus content. Thank you so much. Until the next one.